What's up, Felicity Reds, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I am going to be doing my year-end review on 2024, where I am going to be talking about all the good moments and all the bad moments from the beginning of January 2024 all the way until the end of December 2024. I'll be brief and mention everything I remember from what happened this year, and don't judge me, I can't remember everything, I'm not perfect, but I'll tell you what I do remember happening this year and whether it was good or bad. So, we'll start off with January. It was a pretty boring month, but there were some good things that happened. For one, I started practicing driving my mom's car for the first time ever. The first video I did was when I practiced moving it back and forth, but then a couple days after that, I actually made a video backing it out of the parking spot, and then I backed it in. And at first, before I did that, I was a little bit nervous, but then I tried it, and I did it, and I was like, wow, this is not as bad as I thought it would be. And then a couple days after that, I make another video driving the car, but this time, I drive it around through my driveway into the backyard before backing it in again. So yeah, that's me driving the car in January. And not only did that happen, but I got rid of my old, super long mattress that was falling apart. It had those metal things sticking up, poking me and making me bleed. I threw that mattress away, and then I temporarily had the air mattress in here. It was a lot smaller, I had a lot more space in here, because the old mattress legit went up to the window. That's how long it was. So I had the air mattress in here for like about maybe 2-3 weeks before that developed a hole in it, and then it deflated on me. I woke up, I was on the floor, so I had to throw that air mattress out. And then I got this mattress here, even smaller than the air mattress, and this one actually has a sheet on it. And before I had a gray sheet, and then I put this blue sheet on back in August. I might replace the sheet again soon. But yeah, this is nice and small. I'm actually fully on the bed instead of being on one side with the other super long mattress. So I like that. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm definitely happy I got this mattress in here this year, because it's a lot smaller, and yeah, like it gives my room a little bit more space, and that's pretty good. I can actually put my legs out like this. You can see how much space I have now compared to the other one, which it would legit be like right here near the chair. That was before I had the air mattress in here. So yeah, so that's what happened in January. Now, when February came, nothing really happened. I mean, February was pretty much a boring month, but I did make more YouTube videos, as usual. And I even made videos showing you some updates I did on my JFK lanyards. And I made some vacuuming videos. I installed the red blanket on the floor. It's pretty much like a rug. I did that in February. I made some vacuuming videos on that with shredded paper. Perhaps I'll do more on this actual rug I have in here now. I'll get to that momentarily. So yeah, that's what happened in February basically. And then March comes. Nothing really happened in March. March was pretty boring. I mean, of course, spring was around the corner, and but not a whole lot happened in March. It was just a boring month. So boring I can't even remember much to say about the month of March this year. But then April came, and then in April we got a new rug in the living room. So now the rug from the living room that used to be there is now here in my bedroom. So I have a rug in here now that I got in April, and I really love it. It's really nice. So now I can actually vacuum a rug instead of the stupid hardwood floors. I only do that if I'm in the kitchen or if it's in my mom's bedroom or the hallway. But the living room and here in my room, we have rugs. So, and my neighbor gave me that big rug. Initially I wanted it in here, but my mom wanted a new rug for the living room, so I agreed to let her have that rug and the old rug that was in there is now mine. So I'm very happy about that. I love the rug. Then, also in the month of April, my friend sent me some fire alarms, which I was very happy about. If you saw on my channel, I posted videos of those fire alarms that he sent me. But there's one final thing I want to talk about that happened in April. One incident that me and my mom went through with our landlord. And that was a very, very dark time for us. But I got through it with the help of some friends and family, including one of my sisters from my dad's side of the family. She reached out to me and my mother and said it was going to be okay. And she also got me a fire alarm. The Gentex Commander 3. She got me this. And I will always be grateful and appreciative for that. And of course because of her support when I needed it the most. But there was one friend I had since first grade, and I have known him since then. But he didn't show support when I needed it, so I decided to cut ties with him. So basically, once May comes, I make a post venting on Facebook about the situation, how I'm frustrated with some friends not showing support, and I get accused of having anger issues from his mother and her friend, and they're just judging me and criticizing me. So my mom goes on there defending me, of course, telling them to F off. And by the way, that was well deserved. So that's when I cut ties with all of them, and it feels so good to this day knowing that I don't gotta deal with them controlling me and mistreating me ever again. So yeah, that's basically the main thing that happened in May. Besides that, nothing really happened in May particularly. It was just, a boring month. However, besides the incident I just mentioned in May, shortly before May ended, I started driving my mom's car again, and I made another video, and I posted it on YouTube, Facebook, and I believe Instagram. So yeah, once again, I was driving it around the driveway into the backyard, and then I backed it in here again. So yeah, then once June comes, I make another video driving the car, and then my summer starts up. We got new tires on our car for the beginning of July, and then we go to the Perry Lane swimming pool, which is only $1 in Agawam, Massachusetts. But because me and my mom went there so much, I got burned out from it. And yeah, I hate to say that, besides having fun at the pool, this summer was so boring, because I wanted to hang out with friends, and I guess they were busy and just things weren't working out. So yeah, next year it's not going to happen, and I am actually going to hang out with friends next year. That's a guarantee. 2025 will not consist of a boring summer. It will consist of a wonderful summer where I actually get to hang out with friends. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, so then August comes again, boring, nothing really happens. Besides, I put this blanket on my wall here to make it look nice, and I have these curtains over my windows now. Keeps the light out, and not to mention it hides the ugly look of my shades because they are falling apart. So yeah, I did that at the end of the summer, and then September comes, and I got a new lanyard, which I found outside. It was actually on the ground by the road. So I picked it up, I brought it inside, I washed it, and I put a swivel hook on it because it didn't have one. And I'll tell you what the lanyard says. It says, in the Army National Guard call 1-800, go guard. You can achieve your goals. So, pretty cool lanyard. Yeah, I mean, doesn't have a breakaway on it or anything, but yeah, I just found this randomly. because it was on the ground. It was super dirty, so I had to wash it really well, and yeah, so it's actually really nice. I do like it. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. And then once October comes, there was a little bit of online drama that I was dealing with, but I'm not going to talk about that. Instead, I'm going to show you the lanyard I got in October. I actually got 25 of these lanyards from October, and I'm going to get more for my birthday. Hint, hint. But yeah, I got some of these as a gift in October, and also for Halloween, because these have like an orange red color to them. So yeah, I wanted to show you these. And I actually gave some of these lanyards to my teachers, because I wanted them to wear the same lanyard as me. So I did that in October, and then Halloween, nothing really happened on Halloween. You know, I did not really get any trick-or-treaters on my street. I never do. So yeah, that basically consists of October. And then November comes. Yeah, you know, Halloween's over, and then you know, we're getting ready for Thanksgiving. Yeah, not a whole lot really happened in November. I mean, it was just, you know, I mean, things are finally looking up, like as far as my mom getting a job. I'm not going to mention where she works, by the way. That is private. But she has a job, so now she's making more money. And, you know, now my YouTube paychecks, I can spend the money on myself, which is great. So, yeah, that, you know, my mom got a job early November 2024. Actually, I think it was late October 2024, but oh well. So yeah, that happened, and then the end of November, Thanksgiving comes. The day before the actual Thanksgiving, we had our Thanksgiving here at home. And then the day after that, we went to my uncle's house. So I had those two main Thanksgivings, which was a lot of fun. And not to mention, the radio started playing Christmas songs, and of course I enjoyed that because I love the holiday season. And then came December, the Christmas season, and not a whole lot happened in December, besides I got some, you know, Christmas gifts from my uncles. A lot of snacks. They got me a lot of snacks. And they do that every year, which I always look forward to. It's a lot of fun. One snack I'll show you they got me. And again, I get it every year. Kirkland microwavable popcorn from Costco. 44 bags. That's a lot of popcorn. And by the way, I wanted to show you this because this is my favorite gift that I get from my uncles every year. It's from my Uncle Michael and Rodney, so yeah, I definitely love the popcorn. I haven't even opened it yet, but I will soon to have some of that delicious popcorn. So yeah. So, and here we are now, New Year's Eve. So yeah, this is basically my year-end review on 2024. I'm sorry if I didn't mention a whole lot from certain months. You know, just not a lot happened. Some months were just super boring. But we're not done yet because I still got to rate the year. And how do I think it was? It was in between. It was a roller coaster because it had good moments and bad moments. You know, it was, yeah, it had its it had its ups and downs. I mean, of course, no year is perfect, but I'm still looking forward to it ending and moving on to a much better year. Which, by the way, I'll talk about my New Year's resolutions next. And what are my New Year's resolutions for 2025? One, getting my driver's license, even though I don't feel comfortable driving on the roads. But let's say there's an emergency and I gotta drive. That's why it's important that I do have my license. Secondly, improving my social skills. I want to, be more social and stop being shy. Now, this is a challenge, but I want to try to fight it so I can become more social and have a lot more fun, especially hanging out with friends. So, yeah, I'd like to do all that. And of course, my other resolution is spending a lot of money on myself, which this is definitely going to happen. It's already been planned out because my mom's working now, so she's not going to need my paychecks as much. I'm still willing to lend some to her, but some of that money I also want to spend on myself so I can buy things that I want and all that. So, yeah. So, I mean, that's the video. My year-end review on 2024. I know it's not perfect. I'm sorry. But I mentioned everything I could. And, yeah, so not the best year, but we survived it. We got through it. And now we're looking forward to a new year with a bunch of great things coming up. And it won't be a roller coaster. It will actually be a fantastic year with nothing bad really happening. So, folks, I am looking forward to 2025. I really am. It's going to be a great new year, folks. Let's get ready. Peace out, Felicity Red Gang, and this is your Felicity Red Boy signing off.